Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier iHypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. As we get ready to find different ways to be able to build our community, and of course, as we grow our community, we get those opportunities to build even bigger versions of our community. And at the time of this recording, this is of course on the 6th of November, uh, we are now just about a week away from rolling out our 3-day retreat. And I thought, what better time than now to reflect on the journey that's been, for the last, I should say, about maybe the last 2.5 months. And now, as we're getting ready for that final stretch, this week going into all the way till next Thursday, I thought let me just reflect on how the journey has been, and of course, for you as a healer and a coach, what are some of the things to keep in mind? Because when we take on projects, there will be a lot of energy that we're drawing on, and there will be those switches of energy that you will feel. So, what better time than now to talk about it? So, let's go. So, here are three things that I can definitely relate to, and I'm sure if you have already created your retreat or you're thinking of doing that for your community, three things that will that will come to you as you do this. The first one, of course, is that projects are fun, and so when you think about it, when we're taking on new projects, we're designing new ways to help our members experience a shift in their life, in their growth. One thing to remember is that projects are fun, because if we don't, then it's a perfect recipe to build an aversion to growing and growing as people, and of course growing as a community, right? So we will instead want to kind of step back or do things really, really small versus do things that will help us expand. So remember, projects are fun because when you take on more, you will grow. And of course, when you are able to do this with the help of and engaging and involving members of our community, that's when you'll see some major shifts. And I've seen some amazing sessions that now over the last couple of weeks our members have started participating in together, self-driven as well, where they're getting ready to to be able to make these projects that much more fun, that much more layered. The second thing, of course, is, as I was talking about, with projects, there will be a lot more energy, and with energy, there's always a ebb and flow of energy, which means there'll be moments where there's a lot of high energy, there's a lot of excitement, and then, just like in nature, there will be a momentary ebb. That means, as much as you feel the high energies, you will feel that you will feel that bottoming out for a moment, and just remember that's normal, right? So the ebb and the flow of energy, especially when we're working on projects, is normal. Lastly, of course, something to remember is to just allow. So especially as a healer, especially as a coach, this is a great reminder, as much for you as for me, that when we're doing any of these projects, when we're taking on any of these projects, just allow. Because when that is the mindset, that is the spirit, then you'll notice that the most unusual, the most amazing expansion happens, not only in ourselves but also as a community together. And I've seen that over especially the last 1 month. And of course, if I sort of uh, you know go even further back, we're talking about the month of September, and of course August, when all of this began. So just a reminder to you as much to me that allow for the expansion, for these projects to become part of our day-to-day part of our regular, like make projects regular and take on bigger and bigger projects. So as always, these pods are made in service of you, and especially as a healer, especially as a coach. If you have been wondering, maybe I should be doing more, this is probably that reminder to you that yes, take on more, do more. And of course, when you're able to involve more people in it, it makes the project that much more fun. And of course, having said all of that, remember to live your purpose. God bless, and of course, I look forward to seeing you in the next pod. Lastly, of course, if you haven't already considered coming and joining our community, come and experience what we do in person or live on Zoom. And I definitely look forward to seeing you in any, many, or all of our sessions. Take care, and until we meet again.